What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another break on this Friday afternoon. Right now, we've got our 2025 Historic Autographs Founding Fathers 6-box number 3 random pack / hit. I'm going to go ahead and get this shared over to the group, get everybody tagged, and we will go ahead and get started. Really looking forward to this one. This is always one of my favorite packs to break. Favorite breaks to do. Kyle, having a hard time tagging you. If you go buy something else on Facebook, let me know and I will get that tag added for you. Almost got all the tags in here, just a couple more names. And we'll hop into our browser and get the pack order randomed for everybody. All right, we got all our tags in there. All right, let's go ahead and hop into our browser and get this pack order random for everybody. We've got all the names here, 24 entries. Zachary on top, Andy Jones on the bottom. Going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. And then whichever name is on top, we'll start our list, and we'll just go in that order. Good luck, everybody. Got a 5 here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Garrett Payne on top. Kevin Harbor on the bottom. Get this reflected onto your screens here. Yes, sir, David. That's what's so fun about these is not only are they cool looking cards, but you get some really nice historical relics. And as someone who studied that in college, I love opening this stuff. All right, guys, that is going to be our order. One important distinction I want to make before we start the break is that these do also have exclusive holiday packs in them on top of the normal packs. We're going to random those at the end. That's how we have done it in the past, but always like to just make that disclaimer in case this is your first break of one of these. So we'll crack open box number 1 and go ahead and get started. First one's going over to Garrett. Empty box there. Flip through for our holiday pack real quick. Like I said, those will be randomed amongst everyone at the end of the break. Go ahead and mix these packs up a little bit. Here you go, Garrett. This is going to be your first pack of the break. Good luck. And your hit is going to be an Ethan Allen, commander of Green Mountain Boys and the first governor of Vermont on the authentic relic. That one's going to be a written word relic out of 48. Congrats on that one, Garrett. Really cool there. Love seeing those vintage, like, ink and quill paper. It's so cool, too, because you can see the aging on the paper. Congrats on that one, Garrett. That's going to be your hit for that pack. All right, next up is going to be Kevin. Bear with me, guys. If you see me sliding over here, I'm just writing your names down on sticky notes so we keep everybody's packs with their order. Here you go, Kevin. Good luck. You received a Battle of Yorktown 2-cent stamp as your hit. Really cool there. That one is going to be a genuine 2-cent stamp from 1931 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of the Battle of Yorktown. That one's going to be out of 75. There you go, Kevin. Congrats on that one. That's one of the coolest things about this set, in my opinion, is just the different types of relics you can have. You can have handwritten words, vintage stamps, which I think look really cool. There you go, Kevin. Congrats again on that. You can have currency relics. Obviously, everyone's chasing the cut signatures, which I think anyone would be super excited to pull. All right, the next two are both going to be for Brian. So the last 2 packs of this box. Good luck, Brian. Actually, let me make sure I post the verification code from that random as well. There we go. All right, here we go. These 2 packs for Brian. Good luck, Brian. It's cool, too, that they put like these little markers there to show that they signed the Declaration of Independence. You've got our first dirt relic of the box, or of the break. That one's going to be the Battle of Germantown, authentic dirt relic. That one's going to be out of 120. Congrats on that one, Brian. Love to see those dirt relics. I know that's one of the more unique relics. Not every day you see dirt and placed in a card. I know they've done it in the past, but I'd love to see them do that more with baseball as well. I think that would be really cool. Some batting mound dirt here. All right. Hey, thanks, Rick. Appreciate you hopping on. I almost wore my Blackhawks jersey again today, but I did not. Had to go baseball, you know. All right, and Brian, for your second pack here, it's going to be it. And you've got an authentic currency relic. How about a genuine 2007 John Adams Presidential Dollar? Really cool one there. That one's going to be out of 199. Congrats on that. Heck yeah, Rick. That's awesome. There we go. Congrats on that, Brian. For your 2 relics, you've got the John Adams 2007 Presidential Dollar and the Battle of Germantown authentic dirt relic. Congrats on both of those. All right, now we cracking into box number 2 here. That would be cool. I'd love to have a Derek Jeter. I'm not actually like a huge Yankees fan. Empty box there. This one is for my favorite player of all time, Anthony Rizzo. He used to play with the Cubs. Got our holiday pack there. Like I said, we'll random all of those off in the end. Swap these, mix them around a little bit. All right, the first one of this one going over to Andy. Here you go, Andy. This is going to be your pack. Good luck. And your hit is going to be one of the Chrome cards there of Cassier Pulaski. That one's going to be 47 out of 50. There you go, Andy. Call these Optichrome, I believe. Nice Optichrome out of 50 coming your way. Congrats on that one. There we go. Congrats on that one, Andy. All right, next up we have Tyler. All right, Tyler, this is going to be your first pack of the break. Good luck. Feels like we may have another currency relic here, but I could be wrong. Usually the currency relics are a little bit thicker. Got a nice one there. A genuine 2006 Franklin Founding Father Silver Dollar. I have never seen one of those before. That is really cool. There you go, Tyler. Congrats on that one. 20 out of 20. There you go. Hand numbered. How about that? Really nice one there. That's such a sick looking coin as well. Wow. There you go, Tyler. Congrats on that as your first hit of the break. All right, next up is going to be Garrett. Another pack for you here, Garrett. Good luck. Sometimes these packs love to be a little tricky. There we go. And we've got another dirt relic from Highland, James Monroe's home. That's a really cool dirt relic. Have not seen one of those yet. Now it's going to be out of 120. There you go, Garrett. Congrats on that. I personally love those dirt relics. I think that's such a unique type of memorabilia. Congrats on that one, Garrett. That's going to be your hit for that pack. All right, and then this last pack of our second box going back over to Tyler. Good luck again, Tyler. How about that? We have a handwritten word from Thomas Jefferson there for you, Tyler. Wow, congrats on that. That one's going to be out of 174. We're going to go ahead and get that one magged up. A handwritten word from President Thomas Jefferson. There you go. Don't know if it gets much more historic than that. There you go, Tyler. Congrats. Thomas Jefferson, handwritten word, going to be your authentic hit/relic. All right, into box 3 we go. Chris Onzo going to be the first pack from this next box. I actually have a handwritten word of Thomas Jefferson in my PC from an old set called A Word from the President. That was what got me really back into collecting. Was collecting cards from different political figures, handwritten words. Got a Kennedy. I've got a President Jefferson. Empty box there. Got a President Nixon. I love that stuff. There is our holiday pack there. Get these mixed up again, switched around. All right. Here we go. This one going over to Chris. Good luck, Chris. And we've got a currency relic. How about a 2007 George Washington presidential dollar? Really nice looking currency there. That one's going to be out of 199. Congrats on that. There you go, Chris. All right, after Chris, we are going to have Andy with another pack. Good luck, Andy. And you've got an authentic relic here from Alexander Dallas, former Secretary of War. And that is going to be a document touch relic out of 55. There you go, Andy. Congrats on that one. Looks like a page from an old manuscript or something of that nature. All right, after that, we've got one for Sean coming up. Here you go, Sean. Good luck on this one. And we've got another dirt relic here. This one from Fort Nathan Hale. Really cool looking card there. That one going to be out of 120. There you go, Sean. Congrats on that. Nice Fort Nathan Hale dirt relic coming your way. All right, next up we have Zachary. Here you go, Zachary. Good luck. Not actually seen one of these yet. This is super cool. How about a sketch card there for you? That is so fun. That one going to be Ardre Dusk. The 5-pointed star, 1 of 1 art card. There you go, Zachary. Going to go ahead and get that one magged up for you. Congrats on that. We are having some luck with this product. Love to see it. That is I've opened a decent amount. This is the first time I've actually seen a sketch card come out of this particular product. There you go, Zachary. Congrats again on that one. Really nice hit there. All right, box number 4 here. First one out of here is going to be Rob. Empty box there. Got our holiday pack that we're setting to the side here. Go ahead and mix these packs up a little bit. All right, here you go, Rob. First pack for you. Good luck. No way. We are having some crazy luck here. We've got a Napoleon Bonaparte authentic hair sample. How about that for you, Rob? That one's going to be 41 out of 50. Wow. How about that? I'm going to go ahead and get that one magged up for you. That is insane. We've got a sketch card, a word written by Thomas Jefferson, and a Napoleon Bonaparte hair relic. I've never seen one of these historic DNA cards in person. That is absolutely killer. Congrats on that, Rob. There you go. All right, next up we have Kyle. Here you go, Kyle. This is going to be your pack. Good luck. We've got a Jefferson Peace Medal. And the coin is going to be a genuine 2004 Peace Medal nickel. Nice one there for you, Kyle. That one going to be out of 199. Congrats on that currency relic. Coming your way. There we go. That's going to be your hit for you, Kyle. All right, next 2 packs are coming to Rob. Finish off this box. Good luck, Rob. And you've got a dirt relic from Williamsburg, Virginia. Nice one there. That one going to be out of 120. Congrats on that one for you, Rob. Nice little dirt relic coming your way. And we've got your other pack here. We've got a genuine 2004 Keelboat nickel celebrating the Lewis and Clark expedition. That one's going to be out of 199. There you go, Rob. Congrats on that. Nice currency relic coming your way. All right, Rob, for those 2 packs, you've got the Lewis and Clark expedition nickel there. And the dirt relic from Williamsburg, Virginia. Congrats on both of those. What's up, Emmett? Hey, I've already pulled a DNA relic and handwritten from Thomas Jefferson. You can't get much better than that. All right, next pack going over to Zachary from box number 5. Empty box number 5 there. I believe this should be our holiday pack there. Like I said, we'll random each one of those at the end. What the heck? They shorted us a pack on this box. I do have a degree in political science. Okay, give me just a second, guys, here. They missed one pack. All right. First pack out of here is going to go to Zachary. Get them mixed in here. Okay, cool. So since they shorted us a pack, we will give someone a holiday pack. So that will be our 4th pack in here. This one, we've got a genuine, holy cow, look at that. Genuine 1808 silver $half Lake Champlain. That's going to be 4 out of 9. Let's go ahead and get that one magged up. There you go, Zachary. Congrats on that. $18.08 currency there. Congrats, Zachary. Zachary having some killer luck with that sketch card. Okay, cool. All right, next is going to be Scott, and then the last 2 are going to be Tyler. Tyler, since they did short us a pack on this box, we're going to give you a holiday pack, and then we're going to see how we can make it right after the break. So don't worry, you are not going to get left out, I promise. All right, but this next one going over to Scott Snyder here. Good luck, Scott. We got another hand-numbered card here. We've got a genuine 1993 James Madison commemorative silver $half. And as we saw, that one's going to be 6 out of 34. There we go. Congrats on that one. That one going over to Scott. There you go, Scott. All right, and then the next 2 packs going over to Tyler. All right, and we've got a Thomas Jefferson Bowl redemption card. You are due to receive a Jefferson Bowl relic redemption. That is awesome. I was reading the back. So it's going to be a piece of that bowl. Congrats on that one, Tyler. That is really cool. There we go, Tyler. Congrats on that. Then we've got your holiday pack here. Like I said, we'll also make sure we get you something else to make up for that missing pack from this box. We got a Benjamin Rush here, father of the American presidency. That one's going to be 1 out of 32. Then we've got an Intolerable Axe here. That one's going to be 1 out of 4. Nice one there. Get that one magged up for you. There you go, Tyler. Nice 1 out of 4 for you. Yeah, I can write that down. I also tagged you. I made sure. I have that one written down, so I did make sure to tag you. And yeah, Dave, there was a missing pack in here. They only gave us 3 packs out of this box. Nice one there for you, Tyler. Then we've also got the Thomas Jefferson redemption card for the piece of an authentic bowl owned by Thomas Jefferson. One of his fine china. That is really cool. Yeah, I know sometimes Facebook doesn't tag you too. Don't worry, I'll make sure to make a note of it, but I do have that written down for at least my personal notes as well to make sure I always tag you under that. I try to remember everybody's different names on Facebook. All right, we got our last box here. First pack going to be going over to Chris. Empty box there. Got our holiday pack there. 4 packs this time. I do wonder if they left a pack out because we had that Thomas Jefferson relic. Yes, sir. I will make sure to do that. I got that written down. No, I totally get it, Mark. You do what you need to do. I don't find it confusing as long as I know people are. Yes, sir. We will make sure Tyler gets a free spot in that next break to make up for that. All right. First pack out of this box coming over to Chris. Good luck, Chris. No way. I'm trying to. It's hard to hide my excitement when I saw what it was. How about an Andrew Jackson authentic hair sample? That is crazy. 36 out of 55 for Chris. There you go, Chris. How about that? I've done multiple breaks of this and never seen a historic DNA sample, and we've gotten 2 in this break. We are having some killer luck here, guys. That is awesome. There you go, Chris. That right there is why this product is so nice. It is a bit creepy. I agree with you. I could see how certain people would be unnerved by having a hair sample. But hey, still cool. Still more unique, right? I wonder if someone's ever tried that. Like, I mean, obviously cloning technology is like way off or rare, whatever you want to say, but I'm sure somebody's thought about it. There we go. Nice Andrew Jackson coming your way. Chris, congrats on that. I have an Elvis hair relic in my PC. I do not have any historical figures yet, unfortunately. All right, Timothy, this next pack is coming your way. Then we've got Zachary again and finish off with Kevin. And then we will random the remaining Founding Fathers holiday packs. That would be so funny. Andrew Jackson as a sheep. Can you imagine like a sheep body with an Andrew Jackson face? We've got a currency relic here for you, Timothy. This one's going to be a genuine 2008 James Monroe presidential dollar. There you go, out of 199. Congrats on that one. There we go. Nice one there. That one going over to Timothy. I would love to see. That would be hilarious if that's how they start cloning. All right, next one coming over to Zachary. Had some killer luck so far, Zach. Let's see if we can get you some more. And we've got another dirt relic. This one from the Erie Canal. Really cool one there. That one going to be out of 120. Congrats on that one. Just looking at the back of this card, too, I appreciate, and I don't know why you'd expect any less, but I appreciate that it's got little historic facts on the back of the card, not just where the dirt came from, but it talks about the history of the Erie Canal. There we go. Congrats on that one, Zach. All right, and our last pack here before we random off these holiday packs, going to be going over to Kevin. Here you go, Kevin. Good luck. And we've got a genuine 2004 Keelboat Nickel celebrating Lewis and Clark for you, Kevin. That one's going to be out of 199. Congrats on that. There we go. All right, give me just a second, guys, here, and I will get the randoms set up for each of the 5 remaining holiday packs here. Then I will be right back with you to run those. Just got 2 more to build, and then we will random off all those holiday packs. Appreciate everybody hopping on for this one. This is always one of my favorite products to break for y'all. As Emmett mentioned, I do have my degree in political science. I'm currently getting my master's degree in a similar field, so I am a big history buff. Love seeing stuff like this. All right. Here we go. Got our random here for holiday pack number 1. The names are going to be in the exact same order as they appear on your screen, with Kevin on the bottom and Garrett on top. Going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Then whichever name is on the top, we'll get that holiday pack for each random. Good luck. Got a 7, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Mark getting that first holiday pack. Congrats on that one. All right, I'll get all those verification codes copied at the end too, so we can roll through this all real quick. We got holiday pack number 2. Same order with Garrett on top, Kevin on the bottom. Once again, going to roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Got an 11, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Rob getting that holiday pack. Congrats on that. All right, now we've got holiday pack number 3. Same order, 24 entries. Garrett on top, Kevin on the bottom. Once again, roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Got a 7, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Kevin getting that holiday pack. Congrats on that one. All right, then we've got number 4 here. Same order, 24 entries. Garrett on top, Kevin on the bottom. Roll the dice. Anything less than 4, we roll again. Got an 8, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Andy getting that holiday pack. Congrats on that one. All right, and then we've got our last holiday pack here for pack number 5. Garrett Payne on top, Kevin Harbor on the bottom. Once again, roll the dice. Anything less than 4, roll again. Got a 4, so we're good there. 2, 3, and 4. Scott Snyder getting that holiday pack. There you go, Scott. All right, I'm going to hop this off back on here. That would be awesome. I know they do some ones like that around the Christmas holiday, so you never know. Hang out here for a second, guys. Get all these verification codes posted into our chats. Appreciate everybody hopping on for this one. Hope y'all have a wonderful afternoon or evening. Don't forget to always like to recommend at the end of breaks. We do have lots of other breaks up on our website right now, including a Star Wars break, which is down to single digits. Really cool. And we've also got the brand new Origins basketball. So highly recommend checking those out over at IronLionCollectibles.com. We've been on a run lately, having some heaters this morning. So looking forward to keeping that up in those continued breaks. All right, just got 2 more verification codes on here. And those will all be in the chat for everybody. Congrats again to those as well who received those holiday packs. All right, verification codes have been posted in the chat. Thank you, everybody, for hopping on. Hope you have a wonderful afternoon/evening, and I'll see you in the next one.